Okay, so picking an exercise that's going to carry over into your main list for that day. This is a great one for squatting, benching, and deadlifting. If you find that you have terrible extension and then being able to stabilize inside of that position. So if you think about squatting, we don't want to squat with a rounded back. You might even find that you just need to feel like you're in extension, but in fact, you just have a neutral spine. In the bench press, we need a lot of extension, and in the deadlift, we just need to keep a rigid upper back. For someone like myself, whose upper back is my weakness across all three of my lifts, I really like this exercise. It's called the kettlebell seated extension. Basically, what we're going to do is take our thoracic through flexion into extension, and then scapular retraction and depression, holding that position, feeling the tension and tightness we need to create, and then repeating the movement. Once you've achieved that and you understand what it feels like, it's then your job to just go take it over into the main lift, or even like barbell rows, any sort of rowing work or anything that requires you to get out of flexion and a little bit more into either extension or just a neutral thoracic. So what you do is you take the kettlebell, it doesn't need to be heavy, I've got a 16 kilo kettlebell here, and you start in a flex position. From there, I'm going to think about taking my sternum and pushing it to the ceiling, looking up, opening up that chest, squeeze my shoulder blades together and down, holding, and then reversing the movement back. Now if you watch, I'm not trying to stick my lower back forward, I'm not extending through my lower back, I'm extending through my upper back, taking it one vertebrae at a time. Again, we're not counting reps, we're chasing the feeling. And repeat. What you might find there is I felt like my spine was in a lot of extension. You'll probably find that I was just straight. And that's what we're looking to achieve, especially if I'm squatting or I'm deadlifting. I don't want a rounded back, I want a neutral, rigid spine. This is a great way to teach your body and yourself that position you need to create, the tightness that you need to create. Because once you understand that, it's very easy to carry over into the lift. So that's the kettlebell seated extension. It's great for squatting, benching, deadlifting, any sort of rowing movement, anything. Or if you're a lifter who finds they are weakest in their upper back across their main lifts, 5 reps will do you every time.